Hello internets, and welcome to my live reaction for Fire Brigade of Flames, chapter 132. I am recording this at around 11:15 at night, so it's a little bit quiet, so if that's a problem, just turn your volumes up. But anyway, when we last left off, the gang was, relaxing after the China arc, because they were unaware of everything Benimaru was doing. They learned that Lisa had joined the 8th, Vulcan invented a blender, and then everybody learned what Benimaru was getting up to in the last couple months. And then we cut to Haijima, where Victor had a meeting with the president, and the president told Victor to bring Shinra to Haijima. Not bring Haijima to Shinra. But yeah, that's where we left off last week. So let's jump right into chapter 132. And it cuts to, I guess, the end of that meeting as Licht opens the door. Well, if that's everything, I'll head out. Licht is a Haijima spy. What will he do in order to abduct Shinra? And the two men looked at him. Victor Licht won't bring us Shinra Kusakabe. Well, that's one way to settle that plot point. Let's kill him instead. Oh, so that's the cover page. The cover page is just the guy, Glio, saying to kill someone. The him is kind of vague. Maybe it's not as vague in the Japanese, but it's kind of unclear if he's talking about killing Shinra or killing Victor. I'm going to assume he wants to kill Shinra, because Victor seems like a minor enough person to not really want to be killed. But anyway, moving on. Oh no, it's Victor, because he says right afterwards, while he's a talented scientist, we'd be better off getting rid of him. Luckily, he has no other skills, so we can stage it as if he was a victim of spontaneous human combustion. After all, inside Haijima, it is easy to cover up. Okay. This is getting interesting. Then we cut to the 8th Brigade doing some cleaning, sweeping the driveway. Lisa, bring me the gauge. On it. Another invention? Here you go. Thank you. We'll need this, as we don't know when the Preacher's hoods will strike again. Good work, Lisa. I think that's it for today. You sure? Well, call me if you need anything. And she, leaves. And, Vulcan talks to Shinra and Arthur. I've been pursued by Haijima. And their guy, Dr. Giovanni, hurt Lisa. I'll never forgive them. Yeah, so let's blow them up. Wait a minute, Shinra. Before you joined our school, you were staying in Haijima. How do we know you're not a spy? Gee, flawless logic. If it means I get to kick your ass, sure, I'm a spy. I love them so much. So you really are a spy. And he, lunges at Shinra with the broom. Idiot, are you going to accuse me again? And Shinra, blocked it with his broom. You think you can win against the Night King in a sword fight? And he, slams Shinra in the face with the broom as, Shinra kicks him in the armpit. It looks like, ow, you kicked me! You hit me first! And they just, start bickering and, getting this giant, huge pile. And Vulcan's just, jeez. And he presses a button, and two, animal heads come out and whack them beside the chin. Shinra, you've been to Haijima? That's right. It was 12 years ago after my ignition abilities were awakened. Refer to Chapter 1. Chapter 1, not Chapter 0. Back then, I couldn't control my ability, so Haijima did some testing on me at their skill development facility. And we seem to be wearing these shoes that seem to, contain his, flame powers. Even today, I still remember how cold everything felt. The scientists at the facility only saw us kids as test subjects. They offered not 1 ounce of compassion. We had no freedom and received zero comfort whatsoever. And Victor, pops up right behind Shinra. Shinra-kun. Ah, Licht! And, Shinra's, startled away. I have a very important matter to discuss. I've gathered the rest already. Follow me. And they all head into the 8th Brigade. So, what's the important matter to discuss? This is difficult to say, but I, Victor Licht, am a Haijima spy, sent here to infiltrate the 8th Brigade. Well, at least he's honest. And everyone just kind of stares. Iris's, jaw drops. Shinra and Obi are kind of, just, blank-faced. What? No reaction? Yeah, we already knew. Why are you only admitting it now? It was obvious. You were someone in Haijima with no previous connections to the 8th. True. Wait, wasn't Lick supposed to be our friend? It's fine. You didn't know any better, but yeah. Iris is so pure. I love her. Well, that cuts down how much I need to explain. Great. Anyway, I came to the 8th primarily to observe the one with the Adora burst, Shinra-kun. Since Haijima was looking for new people with the Adora Burst, I had to spy on Shinra. But Shinra was already held at Haijima as a kid. Why didn't they just keep him then? Hang on, that's what I wanted to talk about. Shinra-kun was at Haijima's research facility after the fire of his family's house. Right, when I came to Haijima when I was 5, I stayed there until I joined the firefighting training... I came to Haijima when I was 5 and stayed there until I joined the firefighter training school when I turned 13. During that time, scientists were unable to confirm whether you had the Adora Burst. And Arthur snickers. Heh, weak flames. What's so funny? Shut up! That's when the problem started. Once they realized Shinra had the Adora Burst, it was too late. They already let him go. So not to repeat their mistakes, their experiments got more radical. And Shinra's eyes widen. And now we have a certain situation on our hands. Some children haven't recovered from these situations. And it's all because they let Shinra-kun slip through their fingers. It can't be. This is my fault. Therefore, I was ordered to bring in Shinra. We are not handing over one of our members. I know it's risky since Haijima wants Shinra's flames, but let's use this to our advantage to investigate Haijima. Even though I'm with Haijima, I don't know much about their skill development facility. If we go there now, maybe we can find some connection between that facility and the preacher. You're a Haijima spy. How can we trust you? Wait, Vulcan. And Shinra's not the voice of reason right now. If Licht is right, I can't stand by while Haijima is torturing children. Commander, I want to do this. What kind of hero would I be if I can't protect children? It's really hard to do these badass lines, but I'm screwing up the lines while I'm saying them. What kind of hero would I be if I can't protect children? Don't be reckless, Shinra. We need to think this through. It's going to be 3 years before the church announces the truth about Amaterasu. That's all the time the preacher needs to advance their plan. We can't waste time. Not while Sho is still licked. And Obi cuts him off. I have a very important question to ask. Whose side are you on? Neither. And Shinra like what the fuck? I was at Haijima because there I was able to research the truth. But now that the 8th is getting closer to the truth, you have the advantage. And everyone just kind of stares at him. I see. You aren't really picking a side. You're pretty sharp. Shinra, I can't let you go into Haijima alone. It's too dangerous. So all of us at the 8th will investigate Haijima Industries. Okay. So yeah, they're getting the gang together, going to go invade Haijima. Or investigate Haijima. It's not a simple invasion. Let's begin Operation Investigate Haijima. Yeah! And then we cut back to Haijima with Nataku. So we see the scientist. Okay, Nataku-kun, let's start the combat tests. Ready, Kurono-san? And Nataku kind of stretches out his arms like that. Nataku-kun, I want you to fight your Uncle Shinigami here and now. Okay. Who's this guy? A child and a young man calling himself Shinigami. What is the evil experiment being tested here in the land of science? So yeah, we see Nataku, who we saw back in, 130? I think it was. And then we see this guy, the Shinigami, who I think is Kurono. And all I can tell, it looks like he has one arm that's fully, black. Maybe as a result of, flame humaning? I'm not sure. But yeah, he's just taller than Nataku. And that's where we leave off to be continuing chapter 133, Evil Soldiers. So yeah, that is 132. This was a fun chapter, seeing some great character reactions. I love seeing Shinra and Arthur, have a little, bickering. Is just, this is some of the best, bickering you've had from them, really ever. And it's just, covering the chapter in just the right ways. Where's the first one? Oh, right, when he accuses Shinra of being a spy. That was great. That was so funny. And they just, start play fighting in the middle of the driveway. I love them so much. But before I go into any more, there is Glio, who is now coming after Victor, and Victor is now going back to Haijima, so I imagine, I don't know, I'm not sure if Glio has powers himself, or he's just going to have, servants to go fight fight Victor. I don't know where we're going with that. But yeah, that's really all there really is to Glio at the moment, and then we have everyone making their next move. I love, everyone just kind of knew that Victor was, a spy. Except Iris. Iris is so pure, and I love her. And like this shot of like everyone looking like perfectly nonplussed, except Iris who's like genuinely shocked, and Hinoa who just always looks like that. I mean, he's Hinoa. He does what he does. Um. So yeah, that was great. And then I love this more bickering between Arthur and Shinra with the weak flames comments. Then Shinra's like guilt over this. I don't think guilt is really an emotion we've seen from Shinra. You know, he's like really like messed up over the fact that like Haijima is investigating children because he got away. So I think that's an interesting motivator that we haven't really seen from his character before. So I'm excited to see how that part of him goes. Um, and I love Victor's just like completely honest reaction that he doesn't really care about the conflict, he just cares about truth. Which is weird because I thought he was working for like. Did I imagine him working for Joker? Did that like never actually happen? Am I been hallucinating this whole time? Because I could have sworn he was Joker's ally. Um, though I mean I know there's still something going on because back in 123 he was like it's time to get wild, and we haven't really seen the results of his time to get wild line. So I don't really know where if that's going to come up at all. Um, but yeah, and then after besides that, it's just Mitaku and Corono, not Corona. This is not Tokyo Ghoul. Corono. And I'm kind of curious. I do see several like Shinigami looking like a Shinigami belt buckle and like a tie pin on Corono. Definitely tying him into his nickname of Shinigami. Lord Death from Soul Eater. But yeah, that's really this was another setup chapter as we're moving into the bulk of the Haijima arc. And I'm really excited to see where we go from here. So we still have another week until the next chapter, which is always going to be a pain because the series is so good. I love the series. But yeah, that's really all there's to talk about. There's, I don't really know what's going to happen next other than they're going to invade Haijima. Oh, where is Hibana going to fall on all this? Because, like, she's part of Haijima, right? But she's also super loyal to Shinra. So is she gonna like turn on Haijima? How's it gonna? I really want to see more Hibana this arc, because the last time we saw Hibana being serious was like during the fucking 5th Brigade arc, which is for one thing the low point of the series, and for another the second arc in the series. It's been like 2 years since she's done anything really, and I want to see her do things again. But yeah, that's really all there is to bring up for this week's chapter of Fire Brigade. I hope you all enjoyed the video and the chapter. If you did, feel free to drop me a like, subscribe, or the fuck you want. I don't really care. And as always, people, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.